Taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you... you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And now the Los Angeles starters. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Mavericks, Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Washington. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. RJ, it's the final game of the season for both teams. We've reached the finish line for some.
Yeah, some teams are done after tonight, but for others, they're just getting started. These playoffs are practically a season of their own.
Stolen by Thompson. Here we go. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
If you put your candy in front of Klay, he's going to take it, comes up with the steal, and pushes the ball.
James. And the rebound goes to Dallas. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Doncic. 23 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
Just 2 to shoot. And James throws it down.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And Dallas with possession. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Thompson. 14 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Remember, it was the steal of Luka igniting the break.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter, and his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Hachimura finds James. Down low. Here's Reeves. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
You got to finish strong whenever you can. Reeves does not waste that opportunity.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. With only one game left, let's take a peek at how the final seedings could look in the West. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. And checking out the Mavericks, currently a ways below.
Checking out Dallas, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 8 points in his last time out. Up top, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Davis.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Davis against Hachimura. Pass to Hayes. Here's Doncic. Takes it inside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Davis against Hachimura. Left side, Davis. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
To the middle. And finished off by Hayes.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
And stolen by Hayes. And here's Reeves outside. Washington grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Davis. Now Gafford. Dinwiddie outside. Clock at 6. Fires from the wing. The shot no good. Good D by Doncic. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. James passes to Hachimura. Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's Hachimura. No made baskets yet. To the paint. And slam dunk by James.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Davis. Christie's checked in for Washington. And Williams is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Reeves. Mavericks trail by 10. Outside, Williams. Thompson fires from way outside. Again, the miss by Dallas.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And that one's good. James. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
He's off on the first. Washington's checked in for Thompson. He hits the second from the line. Here's Reeves. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams, a screen on Reeves. To the inside, Washington, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
P.J. Washington taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. 46 seconds left in the first. Here's Reeves. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Now here's Vanderbilt. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vincent. Over Williams. Vincent can't hit.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Washington. He's covered by Vincent. Outside, Williams. Screen by Lively. Takes the 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Now here's Vincent. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Washington. Outside, Williams. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. The drive by Reeves. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Reeves is such a shifty player, sneaky athletic, and very skilled at drawing fouls.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening, and he makes the first. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. And so Reeves nails both of them.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Now here's Williams. He's covered by Vincent. Washington passes to Christie. Williams from long range. Vincent with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 15. Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura, equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a three. That's a nice combo.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Lakers making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Christie. He's covered by Reeves. Williams into the lane. Got a piece of it.
Perfect timing by Hachimura. What a block.
Going inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. P.J. Washington picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw misses.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
The Lakers lead by 17. On the wing, Reeves fires from deep. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Washington. Lively with a screen on Hachimura. The three from Washington. They get the rebound. Williams from long range. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's a look they always want him to take. If he's got space, he's got the ultra green light.
Vincent passes to Reeves. And the layup falls. Reeves has got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
Pass to Lively. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Marshall inside. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. In the third spot, the Lakers.
And look, that stat is absolutely no fluke. It's just a matter of getting hot from long range. They are working hard to find good, open looks from the perimeter.
Martin, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Martin. And it's Hardy in for Williams. And the Lakers also making a change. Doncic is checked in for Goodwin. To the inside. Doncic right side. Hachimura outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hachimura's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Dallas, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Hardy. Davis a screen. Baseline try. Yes, on the jumper. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Hachimura outside. On the wing, Reeves. He's got 11. And Gafford with the block. To the paint. Here's Hardy. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Hardy's got his second bucket on the night.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Hardy. Out to the right wing. Here's Marshall. 6 to shoot. Davis with a screen on James. For three, Hardy. The long distance three is buried. Hardy's got 7 now in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Finney Smith passes to Hachimura. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Davis. To the middle. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism. Dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. But just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
You gotta respect the three-point shooting of Reeves. He can be dangerous from there.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Christie. He's covered by Reeves. Davis with a screen on Reeves. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Nifty move. They get it back. A good look from Doncic. Gets an open look and hits it. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Davis. "51 seconds left to play in the first half." Yep, that one goes.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hayes is checked in.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
For three, James. And another three for the Lakers.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Thompson. Yet to see a basket. There's Davis with the three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri showing off that athletic ability.
Dinwiddie outside. Thompson, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Davis. Over Hachimura. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
Austin Reeves has been on display for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Mavericks.
Well, the energy they're putting out is...
Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Austin Reeves.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Thompson out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the small forward. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh!
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And so it's Dallas with it. Washington outside. Outside Davis. Pass to Dinwiddie. Washington outside. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist of the night. Dinwiddie against Doncic. Inside. Here's James. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Dinwiddie against Doncic. Left side Davis. Two seconds left. And he lays it up and in. Davis has got 13.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's James. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Here's Gafford. Gafford. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 17. Hachimura outside. Pass to Reeves. And here's Doncic. Shoots over Davis. Doncic, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Thompson passes to Davis. Thompson, a screen on Doncic. Back to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. That one is off. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Mavericks trail by 17. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game. But former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. On the money from 12 feet away. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor. Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And let's look now at the shooting guards who've been most effective with their defense this past month. James outside. Pass to Reeves. Hachimura from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Dinwiddie against Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
A long, versatile guard at 6'5". Spencer Dinwiddie can play the 1, shift over to the 2. It gives you scoring and playmaking.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Free throw good. Dinwiddie. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Christie comes in for Washington. Finney-Smith checked in for the Lakers. And so he makes both from the line. The Lakers lead by 17. Steps back. Crosses over. And it's Doncic missing.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Dallas making a change here. Williams is checked in. And so it's Dallas with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Pass to Thompson. Gafford with a screen on Reeves. To the middle. And the dunk by Gafford.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Outside Reeves. Doncic, a screen on Thompson. Here's Reeves. Now here's Finney-Smith. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Finney-Smith with it. Marshall's there. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Misses with a tough leaning jump shot. And Williams has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 16. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Los Angeles leading by 16. And here's Reeves outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Reeves. "35 seconds left in the third quarter here." To the paint. Stolen by Gafford. Williams with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Marshall. That one falls.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. James outside. Double team on James. Shot clock at 5. Outside Finney-Smith. Nails it from 3. Finney-Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Lakers on top, leading by 17. And we'll be back with you short. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got, At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent out there with Connect. And it's Finney-Smith in at the center position. Pass to Connect. Three-pointer. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Mavericks trail by 20. Williams up top. He's covered by Vincent. Here's Hardy. Screen by Lively. Down low. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Vincent. Hachimura with a screen on Williams. Vincent with the ball. Working on Williams. And it's Hachimura missing. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Christie. Check by James. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Vincent, 1 shot.
One shot.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Hardy. Launches it. Drops in the three.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
James goes in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Derek Lively. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
That free throw, good from James. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Davis, he's checked in for Edwards. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Milton comes in for Vincent. Both free throws good from James.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
To three, Hardy. And the Mavericks, another three.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Hachimura outside. Charity stripe shot. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Davis. Good work defensively by James.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Connect. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Ooh, a rim-rocking jam. He just doesn't believe in soft finishes.
I don't think there's anybody like him in regards to creativity around the rim.
I agree.
Williams finds Davis. Just 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. Stolen. Hachimura outside. James, left side. Six on the shot clock. On the wing, Milton. Off the mark there with a three. Mavericks trail by 17. Here's Hardy. Pass to Christie. Inside, Milton with a steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Hachimura from long range. Pure from three-point range. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Spacing the floor. Rui is out there to hit threes. Bring defenders out of that lane.
Milton against Williams. To the inside, Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Everything is going AD's way. He is in that zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Austin Reeves.
Incredible. I mean, he found his rhythm out there tonight, and he's really let his offense come to him. He hasn't forced the issue, and because of this, it's allowed him to get into a comfort zone.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. Here's Hachimura. That shot, no good. Davis with the defensive effort. Mavericks trail by 18. And he lobs it up, and the dunk by Gafford.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves, defended by Thompson. Now, here is James. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Davis. Here's Thompson for three. Doncic pulls down the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
James double teamed. Back to Reeves. Doncic against Dinwiddie. Doncic, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Austin Reeves.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Pass to Doncic. Thompson against Reeves. Davis on the double team. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Thompson against Reeves to stop the drought. And Davis with the block.
A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that wingspan to work there.
Washington outside. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
It's only a select few.